Now you might have just clicked on this video and be wondering, bro, this is supposed to be a review. How is this already a game of the year? This is my game of the year. I'm gonna start it off right here and right now. Space Marine 2 is my game of the year.
What is your life?
My honor is my life.
Give them no ground! What is your fate?
My duty is my fate.
Angels! We're saved!
Brothers, we fight!
What is your fear?
My fear is to fail. Victory or death!
What is your reward?
My salvation is my reward.
What is your craft?
My craft is death.
Now, unless Metaphor comes out swinging in this full campaign, which it looks like it is by those scores, getting 9s and 10s, and the demo, also amazing demo, but that's not what we're here for. This is my game of the year. Space Marine 2 has been literally probably the most fun I've had with the bros and by myself in ages. Like, this is like a breath of fresh air for me specifically. For you guys who might be wondering, Space Marine 2 is a third-person shooter, where I would also consider it a hack and slash, depending on the type of build you're using. You're basically playing as a Space Marine, like I said, in the Warhammer 40k universe, to where you're a Space Marine, a big bulky tall dude in big bulky armor that can shoot big bulky weapons with chain swords and power fists. The ultimate male agenda game. I'm joking, by the way. This game is so much fun. It appeals to my fantasy as a big bulky dude who wants to be in a big bulky set of armor with a sword. And now, men, as a man, you guys understand the little bit of brain cells we have. All of us love armor. All of us love swords. All of us like fighting hordes. Am I wrong? Zombies here. Y'all know we love zombies. So, like I said, I don't know much about the Space Marine universe. Up until me getting this game, I had no idea. The only reason I was even getting this game is because the bros was like, yo, Ghost, you getting Space Marine? So y'all getting Space Marine? Yeah, we getting Space Marine. When y'all getting it? Oh, we getting the early edition. So me being the goat I am, said, okay, bet. I'm buying the $100 edition because everyone's getting the $100 edition. The hype that was in me, bestilled in me, in my little old child heart of unknowing Space Marinedom, when I got on this game and saw the glory that is the Emperor's mankind. Good Lord. Y'all got the gameplay on in the background. There's not going to be much spoilers. Some of the gameplay is from the campaign. Some of the gameplay is from operations, which technically is campaign, but we're not going to talk about that. There will be no spoilers. So, this campaign, in the campaign, you play as General Titus. If you would like a wrap up of the gameplay of Space Marine 1, Space Marine 1, you don't need to play, but it would very much behoove you to look up at least a little bit of research of what happened in that game. In this Space Marine 2, you play as General Titus after he's been under basically A, stasis, and B, torture for the past, I think, millennia. And he's finally proven himself because he's been fighting on the Death Watch for ages. Sooner after that, following the ending of Space Marine 1, you are summoned back to your original chapter of the Omega Marines, which is the big good boys of Warhammer. I'm trying to put this in layman's terms so you guys understand it. If you did not play Space Marine 1 or you're not into the Warhammer universe at all, like me. So you play as General Titus. You get summoned back to the Omega Marines, which is General Titus's, well, Captain Titus's original location before he was sent to he was sent to the Inquisitors for torture for the thought of being a heretic, for reasons that he goes over in the first game. This campaign scours the net of you following General Titus and his new crew as he tends to save the world from the Tyranids and other forces that I will not get into. That is his campaign. Then you got the operations. Boys, this game, Space Marine 2, has now made a core memory selection in my mind. I'm talking, y'all know when y'all get those 1v5s, 1v4s in Warzone, and you and your bro, all you the last one alive, and all your bros done lost their gulag because they selling like normal. You want a 1v4 top 5 situation. You going off the bill. Those memories that you will never forget are what I've gotten from this game. Now I'm gonna give you a small little tidbit that you can imagine what's going on here. So close your eyes. I want you to imagine that you were on the front line in an all 360-degree horde war, trying to fight for the future of humanity. You were in blue-clad armor with the weight of tanks, multiple tanks on you, and you're walking around like it's clothes. You got a good old AR bolter rifle in your right hand, and when you want a close-range combat, you got a chainsaw in your left hand. That's literally a sword with a chainsaw on it. This is literally the closest thing to Gears of War. I said this to my friends. Gears of War should have had this. It's amazing. But back to the story. You are surrounded in a horde of enemies. I'm gonna call them Tyranids because that's what they're called. And you are the last one alive. You are the last person alive. You have to complete the mission, and you are waiting for your teammates to respawn. And the only thing that's going through your head is, God dang it, man, how did they die? And how the hell am I gonna make it out of this situation? But on your right, there's a giant major Tyranid with 2 bone swords coming at you. On your left, a whole crowd of smaller Tyranids. In front of you, a big flying one called the Carnifex. You're like, I'm dead. But then you turn to your right. The bone sword dies on your right. You go to your right. You dodge. Come to your left. The Tyraniid swarms on your left. Parry. Do it to your left. Dodge. Gun strike. To your left. Left. Right. Dodge. Dodge. The Carnifex coming to your corner. Dodge again. Dodge again. Boom. 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 Shoot him in the face. Then you take your chainsaw. Swing. Swing. Dodge. Swing. Parry. And then everything is going in like a one fluid formation. And on the back of your head, all you hear is, I'm still standing. Woo! It's a core memory that I will never forget. I am so happy that my bros talked me into getting this game, because I wouldn't have bought it if it was not for them. And I will sing this game's heavens, sing this game's prosperous return until it comes back. But there's 2 issues with this game. The campaign, if you are not that interested in Warhammer universe, the first half of the campaign is amazing. The second half of the campaign is bad. Not even bad. It slows down to where it's like, I don't know what's going on. But because that's what most of the reviews are saying. They're saying the first half of the campaign is great, and then it starts to slow down. I am literally thinking that all the people who reviewed that way are not interested in Warhammer, or they bought the game because they're reviewing it. It's a new game, and all the developers know how these people review games. I am not a person in Warhammer. After you get to the first half of this game, where you're having so much fun, you get to the second half, there's a portion to where it starts to cater towards the Warhammer fans. Me as a not Warhammer fan, I didn't see this. If my friend Brother Bob and Brother Jacaro are huge Warhammer 40k fans, they know almost all about the universe. They explained to me that, spoilers, I'm gonna put a spoiler right here, and you can skip this if you don't want to hear it. There was some clues in the specific mission that we were in that alluded to a new enemy type that was supposed to be coming, potentially coming, and other secrets that would potentially be alluding towards the future of the game. Because if you didn't look at the season pass, they already announced there's going to be new enemy types and new horde modes and new game modes and stuff like that. There are like clues and beautiful love letters to the community of this game that you will not get if you are not a fan of Warhammer. Now, I'm not saying do not buy the game because of this. It is still a wonderful experience if you do not play it before. But if you can do any type of favors for yourself, do some type of research on this game. Watch a video, watch a lore video, watch if you want to get even more hype like me, watch a what chapter do I belong in video. Something, because the towards the end of the game, you get to the point to where you don't know what's going on unless you are in the know. If you know ball, you'll understand. I am glad that my friends were there to explain this to me. Cause I was starting to feel the same way. Like, this is kind of boring. It's not really much going on. The story is in the arena, in the air. It's breathing with lore that you won't understand if you're not part of the know. So that's the one thing. Another thing, this game is more fun with friends. I'm not gonna lie to you. This game is more fun with friends. It's amazing without, it's still good without friends, but the experience of playing this game with two bros by your side is in operations, two battle brothers, as we call them, as you fight for the Emperor of Mankind, is something that I haven't experienced in ages. Like, y'all remember when Helldivers came out to where everybody was saying for Super Earth? Now it's for the Emperor. Big Emperor. I will fight and live and die for the Emperor. So overall, that's my other major complaint. The other complaint that's starting to get fixed, because I was planning on making this video way before, but they started to fix it, is this game has server issues. This game is suffering from success. You guys remember when Helldivers 2 came out once again, to where everybody's trying to get on the game and the servers are dying? That's exactly what's happening now. The servers are not doing too well, but they're starting to fix it now. They're starting to fix it. They're buffing some stuff, the nerfs and stuff, fixing the game. It's a lot more, it's fun. It's like I said, but the issue is there were some times to where the servers were very unstable and finding lobbies were very hard. The game would crash, I would get frozen in the loading screen and stuff like that. But this is starting to slowly get past. They're trying to fix it. And like I said, I don't want to go too much into the campaign because I want you to experience it yourself. Let's move on to the PvP, because yes, this game has PvP. It's an experience that I love. So young, this game is similar. It's like I said, it's a third-person shooter. It has melee combat. You can play as 6 different classes in PvP. You'll either be on the, I think the regular Space Marine side, or you'll be on the Chaos Marine side. The bad guys and the good guys, you know what I'm saying? There are 6 classes you can play. There's the Vanguard, the Bulwark, the Heavy, the Assault, the Sniper. Am I forgetting someone? Probably. But you play as these classes. They all got their specific abilities. Like, for example, the Vanguard has a grappling hook. You can grapple on the enemies and then hit them with a shotgun, point blank, do a lot of damage. Keep in mind, these classes will also be able to be used in operations. I have maxed out 3 of these so far. I've maxed out my, no, 2. I've maxed out my Sniper and I've maxed out my Tactical. My Bulwark is on the way. The PvP is great. You do have to worry about some types of desync and multiple times of, like, this is like crazy, but it's fun. It's like it's not competitive. It's not competitive at all, but it's fun, and that's what matters. They're working on new maps, they're working on new modes. Overall, this is something that you would play to have a blast and to earn some credits so you can buy more skins. Speaking of skins, speaking of the customization, let's get into that. The customization of this game is beautiful. There's almost no monetization. All new playable content for this game will be free on release, which is something that don't happen these days. You don't see that these days. Not all. It's amazing, bro. We got new. Let's look at this roadmap, bro. I got y'all. Let's look at the roadmap. In October, in 2024 alone, we're getting PvE missions, a new difficulty, a new weapon, a new enemy type. We're getting a Dark Angels cosmetic pack because of the whole bunch of stuff. You can buy your chapter with credit that comes for free that you can earn. In Season 3, which is in 2025, we're getting new PvP missions, new PvE missions, new PvP maps, now another new enemy type, PvE prestige ranks, and battle barge expansions. If you got the paid season pass, you're gonna get a new chapter. One chapter will receive a champion pack, a cosmetic pack, and a weapon skin pack, and then another chapter will receive a regular champion pack. And then in Season 4, we're getting the Horde mode. By the way, Focus Entertainment, if y'all could do everything in your power to bump this Horde mode up to as soon as possible, we'd appreciate that. In Season 4, with the Horde mode, we're getting another new enemy type, and then a new weapon, another one, and then another champion pack, cosmetic pack, and a weapon pack, weapon skin pack, and then another champion pack for another chapter. Chapters all like different groups of Space Marines. Overall, bro, that's amazing. Everything in the season pass is just cosmetic. So if you want a specific chapter for you that dedicates to you, that's what you want the season pass for. This game is amazing. I love it. I'm so glad I bought it. I wish I spent actual money on this game to support these devs, because I've traded in my stuff to GameStop and got this $100 edition of this game for free. I wish I spent money on it. This game is amazing. The devs need support. Overall, like I said, this game is easily Oh, cool. 9.5 out of 10. The only issue that it is suffering from right now, and that is specifically for me and everyone else that is enjoying the game, is we enjoyed the game so much that we played through everything and there's nothing else to do. We've played through everything. We've played through the campaign, we played through the operations, and we played them on the hardest difficulty, and we've maxed out some characters. There's nothing else to do. Now that I'm trying to figure out ways to like explain this, operations are, like I said, they're operations where you pick one of the 6 classes with 3 players, and you go on operations that basically usually coincide with the campaign mission. So you're supposed to play a campaign mission, then an operation, then a campaign mission, then an operation, because the operation is usually happening at the same time as the campaign mission. This game has a wonderful way of hoarding you with enemies. If anything, in my fact, after this new update, they need to add more enemies. I need more of them. But the randomly generated spawns of materials, enemies, you could be on higher difficulties. You could walk around a corner and a random boss health bar will spawn, and you'd be like, bro, what the freak? What just happened? It's amazing. I don't know how to explain it other than amazing. Well, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about this review. If you have, let me know if you've tried Space Marine or not. Let me know if you're listening to I'm Still Standing every time you're fighting and shit. I'm going to be doing more reviews. This one was more of a live commentary review because I was just so hyped and excited to talk about Space Marine that I didn't need a script. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. If you like more reviews, please let me know. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and remember to stay spooky and glory to the Emperor. Peace.